Now, once you get into Adobe Illustrator, this is the second interface, or the inviting interface you'll get. Now we have different section. We have this place here, which is called the tool section. Also, we have the tab section here, and also we also have this section here, which are other commands. Also, we have this section here. These are also commands, and also we have this place here where there's properties, and this place here. Now, it's very important to know you can easily disorganize or organize this workspace. For example, if I bring this one here, I can easily pull it, just click and hold and drag. It will just get out. For example, I want to put it somewhere here, maybe it hangs here. I can also remove this one here. If I want to return them, I can just come here and maybe put them here. I can also do that. You can also disorganize this one, and maybe you can pull out this one here and maybe make it bigger. So you can play around with all this one here. Also, this one here, normally it is always like this. You can also play with this arrow here. Now, once in a while you realize that you have disorganized this interface, and maybe you are now lacking some commands or some tools. What do? You'll always come here, the Windows interface here, and then you come to workspace here. Then it will give you all these as interfaces you can choose from. For example, the one I'm using is called Essential Classic. The one that is ticked here is called Essential Classic. For example, if I click Essentials, it will restructure back to Essentials, how Essentials is supposed to be, as you can see there. If I go back, I go back here, Workspace again, and then I come to Classic, Essential Classic. This it will be. You realize I disorganized this workspace, but now what do I do? How do I reorganize it so that it becomes good again? I'll just come to Windows here, then I'll come to Workspace, then I'll just come here, Reset Essential Classic. It will go back to the default setting the way it was initially. You can also create your own workspace. Maybe now I decide this one here, maybe to come here, and maybe this one here to come here. So, and also maybe I want to delete this one. I don't want it. Then I just remain with these ones here, and maybe I'll come here again and maybe look for something called layers. You access all the commands going to Windows. They're always here. I'll just click layers, then it will bring me here. Then maybe I want to put this one here like this, and maybe close this one. Now I want to make my own workspace. I'll just come Windows, then I'll come here, then I'll just do this new workspace. Maybe I'll name it as my workspace. So you can create your own workspace according to your needs and maybe according to the project you are doing. So that's how to navigate the interface, to rearrange. And if you mess up, always remember to come to workspace, and then you can always reset. You can also manage workspaces here. You can try that. All this depending on what your project is. Maybe if you're doing a lot of painting, tracing, you can always come and choose. Maybe if I'm doing a lot of painting, I'll click painting. You'll see the setup of painting. You'll just reorganize. You see it has more colors. Now, before I forget, there's this down part here. As you can see here, if I click here, it will give me all these aspects here. Actually, it's about zooming. If I put 150, you see it becomes bigger. If I put maybe -12, it becomes smaller. So you can use it to scan the document that you're working on. Let me just put it back to 100%. The normal one is normally around 50%. So I'll just go back to 50%. Also, that you can play around the angle. Maybe you don't want to 0. If you want to 60, it will make your document into 60%. As you can see, you can also try this negative here and there. I'll just go back to 0. Then this one is the number of artboard. If you have many artboards, what is an artboard? Artboards are just like platforms where you can do here. Let me just put an artboard so that I show you what do I mean. Now I have an artboard there, so it can help you to navigate between artboards. Maybe I want to work with artboard 1 to just take me to artboard 1. Maybe it want me to work with artboard 2 to just take me to artboard 2, as you can see there. So it can easily, I can easily navigate between artboards there. I'll just go back to the selection tool. Then we have this one here, which I click show. You can show you current date. If you are not sure of the current date and many other aspects, also you can show you the number of undos, It can also show you artboard name and etc. Just go back to the current tool. Now, these are just to help you navigate, and also there's this slider here which helps you to navigate between left, right. Also there's this which helps you to navigate bit up and down. These are just aspects to help you navigate in the interface. See you in the next video. I'll show you now how to get started using the tools here.